Hello everyone. Today we will learn about pronouns. In this video we will understand the definition of pronouns, kinds of pronouns, and will also understand personal pronouns in details. At the end of this video you will get one practice exercise so that you can understand how much you have learned. Okay. Now let us understand what is meant by pronouns. What are pronouns? Let us understand. A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun or a noun phrase. So what is a pronoun? You have to take note of that the pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. Okay, noun is replaced by using pronouns. Now what is the use of pronoun? Pronouns are used to avoid the repetition of nouns or noun phrase, thus making our speech more elegant. Let, let us take an example. So what are the use of pronoun? It is used to avoid the repetition of the nouns. And when we will avoid repeating the nouns again and again, definitely our speech is going to sound more elegant. It will be much better. Now see this example. Monica is a brilliant girl. Monica is the favorite of all the teachers. All the teachers admire Monica. Now, here the noun is Monica, girl, Monica, teachers, again teachers and Monica. So we are having a repetition of the noun, and when we will replace it using pronoun, how the sentence will sound, how our speech will change in a very elegant way. Let us have a look. Monica is a brilliant girl. She is the favorite of all the teachers. All of them admire her. Now here she is used for Monica. Then all of them, this them is used in place of teachers. Admire her. Again her is used in place of Monica. So this is the use of pronoun. It helps to avoid the repetition of nouns or noun phrase. Okay, and our speech will become more elegant. It will sound much more better. I hope you have understood this one. Kinds of pronouns. So basically we have 9 kinds of pronouns. These are personal pronouns, demonstrative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, distributive pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. Now we will learn about each kind of pronoun later, one by one. But in this video, we will learn about personal pronoun in details. Personal pronouns. So what are personal pronouns? A pronoun that stands for a person or a thing is called a personal pronoun. Now personal pronouns stands for a person or a thing. So you can see this one. This pronoun chart is given over here. Subject pronoun and object pronoun. Now this possessive adjective, this we will not read now. Okay, let it be. This possessive adjective, let it be. We will deal with this later on. We will concentrate on pronouns. So what are basically pronouns? What are basically personal pronouns? It stands for a person or a thing. Okay. The personal pronouns are again divided into 3 classes depending on the role played by them. We have 3 persons. First person, second person and third person. Now first person means the person speaking. Now here I am speaking, right? So I will be the first person. Second person, the person spoken to. Now the person spoken to whom I am speaking to you all. So this is the second person, and third person is the person or the things spoken about. What I am speaking about will be third person. So we have 3 persons, first person, second person and third person. Okay, now look at this pronoun chart. In personal pronouns, we have first person singular number, first person plural number, second person singular number and second person plural number, third person singular number and third person plural number. Okay, so what comes in first person singular number? I. Okay, I comes in first person singular number. Now, if I is used as a subject in a sentence, then it will change into me as an object. Okay, in second person singular number, we have you. It will change, it is in subject form, and it will change in you only when it will be in object pronoun. Third person, for male we use he, so it will change into him in an object pronoun. So basically the thing is that in a sentence we have subject and object. Okay, if in the subject we have I, object में क्या हो जाएगा? Me. In second person, if we have subject you, then in object pronoun what you will have? Again you, because you does not change. It will remain intact. Now third person, if some male is there and we have a pronoun of he, it will change into him. Third person, now if any female is there, she, so it will change into her. Now you have to remember children that third person it changes into it only. Okay, अगर subject pronoun में it है तो object pronoun में भी वो it आएगा. Okay, it will be same, it will not change. Now these all are all about first person, second person, third person singular number. Now let us talk about plural number. So what are the first person plural number? We. Okay, so if we is in the subject pronoun, then it will change into us. Again same thing, you, it will not change, it will be the same only. Third person, if you have they in place of subject pronoun, then it will change into them. So this is the concept of subject pronoun and object pronoun. If the pronouns in the subject area is I, it will change in as me. If it is you, no change. He, it will change into him. She, it will change into her. It, again no change. We will change into us. You will again have the same form, no change. They will change into them. So this is all about personal pronouns. Okay, this is all about personal pronoun. I hope you have understood this personal pronoun. Okay. Now again, two things. What is subject pronoun and what is object pronoun? Subject pronoun means we know that in the sentence we have subject and predicate. So in the place of subject, if we have these pronouns, these are known as subject pronouns. And if in the predicate portion, if we have any pronoun, that we will consider as object pronoun. Okay, so this chart you have to understand and learn subject pronoun and object pronoun. Okay, now next come possessive pronoun and reflexive pronoun. This you will be learning in the next video. Okay, so same, let us explain this one. Possessive pronouns. Now what do you mean by possessive pronoun? Again it will change into mine, yours, his, hers. Now for it we don't have any possessive pronoun because you know that non-living things does not have possession. Then ours, yours, theirs. In possessive pronouns we will use s apart from a few words. S will be there. Okay, his is HIS, so we cannot add s again here. Okay, so it will be the same only, his. Now yours, YOURS, but in possessive pronoun we don't use apostrophe s. Okay, now in reflexive pronoun what happens? Myself, this is just an overview children. Yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. These two things will be cleared in their particular video. So here we are talking about personal pronoun. Now one more important personal pronoun is it. Let us. So uses of pronoun it. We have come across a personal pronoun, that is it. Now for some specific reasons or in some specific places only we are going to use this word or pronoun it. Now let us see the places where we have to use it. It is used to refer to an animal, thing or child. Now for animals, for thing and for child we use it. Now we are talking about animal. So in general sense when we are talking about animal then we will use this it. For example, the fox is a wild animal. It is very cunning. The baby is crying. So baby I am saying in general sense. Okay. I am saying in general sense. I am not particularizing it. So you will use it. It must be hungry. Where is your pen? Now pen, we are talking about pen. It is again a non-living thing. It is a non-living thing. So it must be on the table. So the pronoun it is used for animal, thing or child. First condition. Second is that it is used with an empty or meaningless subject with expression refers to time, weather or distance. Now for time we says it is 10 o'clock now. For weather it is humid and sultry today. We are talking about weather, right? Distance. So it is 5 kilometers away from my home. Okay. So for time, weather and distance we use the pronoun, personal pronoun it. Now it is used to identify. Suppose the question someone is asking. Identify means पहचानने के लिए, right? So who is there? You are asking a question, who is there? It is Sanchit. Now you can't use here he is Sanchit. It will be wrong. It is Sanchit. Okay. To identify you can say this, it is Sanchit. Alright. Now to lay emphasis on the noun or pronoun that follows. To lay emphasis means focus करने के लिए. Example, it is the postman who misplaced the letter. Now you are focusing on the person who has misplaced the letter. Who is that person? Postman. So it is the postman who misplaced the letter. Next comes, it is I who convinced all the members. Means you are emphasizing. आप focus कर रहे हो कि ये काम किसने किया है, right? So it is I. Again we are using the pronoun it. Okay. I hope this is clear. Now let us have a understanding of personal pronoun. Again I have placed one chart here because you will find it very easy, and if you will remember this chart, you will learn this chart, all the problems will be solved. Okay. So let us understand this one. Pause the video for a while. Try to write the answers of this question of your own and then match the answers with my explanation. You will understand how much you have gained through this video or by watching this video. If still you have problem, pause the video, rewatch it from the very beginning. Clear all your doubts. So take your time, pause the video and try to do this exercise. After doing, again play the video and check it with my explanation. Okay, so I am explaining now. Let us start. Dash have done my work. Now here the most appropriate personal pronoun will be I have done my work. Okay, because you people are not going to do others' work. Number 2, first one will be I. Number 2, once there was a rich merchant dash traded in cotton. Once there was a rich merchant full stop dash traded in cotton. Now we are talking about a merchant. Okay. So if we are talking about merchant, definitely he is a male. So that will be he only. Okay. So what will be the personal pronoun? He traded in cotton. Sujit lost dash new books and could not find dash. Okay. So Sujit lost, options are him or his. Him we can't use. His new book and could not find them. Sorry, he could not find it because we are talking about single book. Okay. We are talking about single book, so and could not find it. Dash feel like taking a relaxing vacation at the coast. I feel like, because you are using subject I, है ना? you just see this chart. Okay, just see this chart. I feel like. Okay, I feel like. Let me change the color of the ink. Dash. I or me. Now see in this chart, I is used as a subject and me is used as a object. Okay, so I said now that subject pronoun will be in subject side and object pronouns will be in predicate side. So which side it is? This is subject side. So we can't write me. Okay, we can't write me. So we have to use I feel like taking a relaxing vacation at the coast. Coast means seaside area. Okay. Now next is please tell dash the direction to the beach. Please tell dash. Now this is an imperative sentence, children. So here, even though it is not said about subject, in imperative sentence you have to understand that here the subject is you. Okay. In imperative sentence we have to understand that a hidden subject is there, that is you. Okay. So please tell me, because we are using here as an object. Please tell me the direction to the beach. Don't forget to tell dash direction. Don't forget to tell, option is not given here, it will be don't forget to tell me the direction. Okay. Number 7. What if dash forget to bring the materials? What if dash forget to bring the materials? They, them or they? Yes, it will be what if they forget. Next comes, he should not have done this to you. Right? He should not have done this to you. We are waiting for she or her, because we is the subject here. Okay? And here you have to use this pronoun in place of object. Okay? We have to use pronoun in place of object. So in object side we can't use she. Isn't it? In object side we can't use she. So answer will be we are waiting for her, because her comes under object pronoun. Check it out in the chart. Next, I didn't expect this from he or him. Again, here in the predicate side blank is there. So we have to insert with object pronoun. So I didn't expect this from him. Right? You can see in the chart. It is him over here in the object side. Okay, so we will have I didn't expect this from him. Hope you have understood this pronoun chart. Thank you for watching the video and keep learning until you get it right.